All right, you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are here again at Fit Club with my girl Jen. We're doing
We're dancing today.
All right, you guys, so we are 5 days out from Worlds. This is peak week. I am also today filming a day in the life of my eating, so make sure you catch that video too. Hopefully we can link it somewhere around here so you guys can see what peak week looks like for me, what my dieting protocol looks like. We were just talking, I did my body fat DEXA scan test a couple days ago. I'm testing at 9% body fat, so I am lean.
She was that a couple days ago, which means that she's under that now.
Today, for sure, so we'll see, but we're ready. We're ready to get on stage. Like, I could literally get on stage tomorrow if I had to. So right now we're just getting through these last couple workouts, getting good pump. Jen's got an awesome workout for us planned today. We're going to talk about some of the techniques we're using, and I think that's it. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, find the subscribe button on here because we're going to have more content like this going into peak week and then also after the show.
Okay, so we're gonna start out light. So like sometimes we'll do straight on. We saw in the last video that I did straight on press downs as like a warm up. But with this one, I'm gonna get a big stretch. Like I'm gonna actually pop my head through. I already can feel the stretch and I don't have any weight on it. And then I'm gonna lean back and squeeze and pull like my thumbs to the top of the chest. So we're gonna do like 4 sets of 15, maybe the last set of 12, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. I think I just did 15.
I like this variation. It feels good.
Feels good.
Okay, so what does your peak week training look like?
Okay, so my last leg day was with Andy on Tuesday. We just didn't.
And the show was Saturday.
And the show was Saturday.
So Tuesday last leg day.
So Sunday I did a workout on my own, which was legs. Monday I did do my regular heavy upper body. Tuesday I did legs with Andy, just no newbie. Okay. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I did pump workouts. Yeah.
Like full body or?
No legs.
No legs.
Yeah.
Just upper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it looks like that's what we're doing. Yesterday I did a glute ham workout. Today we're doing this upper body, mostly back or delts. Tomorrow I'll do glutes with Andy. And then rest. Friday, I think I'm gonna do a pump. Saturday's the show.
Yeah, and then I got body work done by Peyton, and he does like a lot of like flushing.
Yes.
So like, dude, I was like vascular after every appointment that I had with him, and I saw him twice the week before the show. I mean, I usually am pretty vascular, but
I did a lymphatic massage last week.
I never did that. I wanted to.
They said you flush for 10 days, so. It was on.
So you did it 10 days prior to it?
I did it
and then
August 1st. My show is August 12th.
Are you not doing that this time?
No, I did it last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll see. I feel like I'm dropping water every day right now.
Yeah, your legs look leaner.
Yeah, and I haven't cut water. I haven't cut anything. I'm just resting.
When do you cut water?
I don't know if we're going to cut water or not. Probably, I would think, a little bit Friday, and then just sipping water on Saturday.
Okay. So I'm not going to get that big of a stretch this time. So I jumped up 40 pounds. So we're going to probably do 2 more sets, and then I'm going to see how this set feels. I'm going to do 12, and then I'm going to go heavier on the next set. Okay. All right, I'm going to go up 40 pounds. So I'm going to 160 because that first one felt really easy. Okay. I just lifted 6 pounds less than what I weigh.
Ooh. How much do you weigh right now?
166.4 this morning.
Is that
so mad?
So now, is that high for you, or where is
That's
that on
freaking
your...
low.
So what's your high?
My high that I was sitting around was 169, which I really like. And then I filmed a lot, went away. I filmed like 3 videos in one day. I missed a meal, and boom, I'm down to like 163. Because that's how my Crohn's
Is that
work.
because that meal's like 3,000 calories?
No, it's just because that's my Crohn's. Like, as soon as if I miss a meal, I mean, and the meal's maybe like 1,000, maybe. If it's like my last one, it's a couple hundred. But that's just how my body is. As soon as it's stressed out, like most people, their cortisol levels raise and then they gain weight. For me, it's like when I'm stressed out and I work a lot, or I do a lot of videos, or I'm doing a lot of filming, and then I miss a meal, I'll be down 6 pounds, 8 pounds in one day.
Yeah, wow.
And it's like, then it takes me like fucking 3 weeks to put it back on.
Yeah, but you hold a lot of water.
Yeah.
Right?
If I do a photo shoot.
Muscle, ladies, right? Like you hold so much more water.
Yeah. And then I did a photo shoot too.
Crazy.
Last 2 weekends ago. And I pull water, like I do a photo shoot like I'm doing a show. So I pull water, and then I'm all dehydrated, and then it takes me like 2 days to refill.
So I think the stat is 1 gram of carbohydrate holds 3 to 4 grams of water.
Okay. That
so
I didn't know.
If you're missing 100 grams of carbs, that's 400 grams of water, which is a pound.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did you go up? Oh shit! I was gonna say, you're doing what I did?
No, but I am gonna go up. Yes, I'll go up. I probably won't do as many, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm really trying to keep my arms, by the way, just to point this out, I'm really trying to keep my elbows super close to my body. When you start to fail, they start to flare out a little bit because it allows you to kind of pull in other muscles that assist. And I feel that a lot in actually my breast implants.
You feel it a lot in your what?
My breast implants.
If you do what?
When my elbows start to flare open a little bit. So it actually forces me to fix myself, which also means to isolate like that, sometimes you do have to go a little lighter.
Right.
Lighten the weight. No ego lifting.
What are you at? Oh, okay.
I got 4 more.
Okay. I was gonna spot you.
You gonna spot me?
Yeah. Okay.
So 4 more.
Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, I'm with you. I'll help you down, and then you slow up. 1 more. Down, 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 down. Slow, 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 slow.
Ow.
All right, pullovers.
All right.
She was. Okay, these shorts need to be way shorter. This is not.
Too short?
No, they're not short enough.
Not
they should
short
be up
enough.
there. All right, so here is what we
Wait,
actually
plug. These are my Flag Nor Fail shorts. These are amazing.
Oh, I see why she's wearing them now.
They feel so soft. Actually, they're great for summer because they're like sweat. You know what
Do you
I mean?
run in them? Are they meant
I
for
don't
running?
run. I don't run. They're just for looks, you guys.
Somebody, you want to know, funny story. Somebody literally was like, "Do you live on this area?" And I go, "No." And they're like, "I saw some girl running, and it looked like you." And I was like, "I don't run."
Definitely wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Okay, so we were gonna do pullovers, but I actually dumbbell pullovers. But I actually like to either finish or start. And since we already started with that, we are gonna finish with dumbbell pullovers because we've never done them. But right now, we're gonna do dumbbell bent over rows.
Let's do it.
Okay. Huh. Yes. I know what I'm doing for single arm now. All right, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna do these a little differently. I'm gonna hinge over a little bit more. Otherwise, I feel it too much in my traps. Ow.
She really bends over.
Yeah.
How about we just talk about that Victoria was gonna do a 40 and then
Serving
now
my energy.
now she's doing a 60. All right, so if you noticed, I don't bend over as much as she does. Technically, if we were on a bench, she said the more bend over she is, the more she feels it right here mid-back, which if I was on a bench, I would. But I have a herniated disc and I have very, very tight hamstrings, and I have something going on with one of my hamstring tie-ins. So that's why I didn't bend over as much. But I do have really good mind muscle connection. So when I pull, I make it a point to squeeze it where I want to feel it.
Yeah, it's really important that we point out, start to inform what's best and what we do. And usually that's a compromise with any pre-existing injury or condition that someone might have. So there's never like this is the only way to do it or it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of new lifters don't get that messaging.
Yeah.
A lot of trainers out there are like, gotta do it this way or it's wrong, and that's really not how it works. Everybody has certain limitations, whether it's a tight muscle or an injury or something. Just anatomy makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So something to keep in mind.
Preference.
Personal preference.
All right, so 60, 70. Here we go. Okay. What are we doing now?
I did my most muscular.
Did you? I look probably really dumb doing that. Okay, what are we doing next? Do a lat pull down or another row? You know me, I'm OCD. I like to go pull down, row, pull down, row.
Do another pull down. Do you want to do? Could do a machine pull down.
Don't you want to do the one arm? So we'll teach your version and my version. All right, let's go. All right.
Thank you. I'm competing this weekend.
So she's gonna do a different version of this. I like doing it this way, and I'm gonna pull out and down. So really big squeeze in the lats. This one is one where you have to really try to get yourself in the right position. What I like to do is sit and lean back and put this leg here, lean this armpit here and this arm here, and then I just pull out to the side. So it's not very heavy, and I'm squeezing right here. You can feel how solid the flex is.
Okay, so it's really important. I've seen people, they drive their elbow down to the side, and you're driving the elbow
down and back.
Down and back, and getting right here. You feel like a pinch. This is the area you want.
Right here too.
Yeah. You don't want to be up straight, pulling here, because all you do is make this your serrated. Well, not your serrated, your teres finger.
Huh?
Right here. Make that to. People pull to the side and they start to build this.
Yeah.
Right? And that gets all like knotted.
So armpit, go boom, like lean back, move that leg, yep. Good. Yep, sorry, I just touched your boob.
It's okay.
I might have done that on purpose. Feel it?
Yeah.
All right.
I like those. Okay, so this is the same but different. Very similar. Still working the lat. I think this angle targets your lower lat a little bit better. Jen tried it already, and we seem to be in agreement
Yes.
on this. So to get more stretch, we're using a low box. This is, I think, 14 inches. You can use 12 to 14 inches depending on what you have. And then it's kind of away from the seat. So you're gonna grab the handle and sit on this. And then what you wanna do is get a really long stretch. So all of this is fully extended, full range of motion. And then when you drive the elbow straight down, then you're gonna lean back at the same time. So it looks like this. And you're pinching, trying to like pinch this area right here. Stretch, and then pull. And you want to, almost like you're doing an oblique crunch on the side here. Okay, and then Jen had a good point after trying both of these. I do agree with her. I think that her version of this lat pull down has a little bit more constant tension, but this version does allow you to keep your arms closer to your body. So if you are a female with implants, or you just want to keep the elbows close to the body for some other reason, maybe injury or something, this version might be a better option for you.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty much working.
Yeah,
the
I like
lat,
it.
This whole area. And I think those carbs I was telling you about earlier, I think I've officially burnt through those.
Oh yeah, you think?
I'm right about,
Oh, you feel like you're about to crash a little bit?
yeah, feeling a little bit tired.
All right, so how many more exercises do you want to do?
At least 2 or 3. I do want to hit
More?
I want to hit a couple of your delts for
Okay.
sure. So, on the carb side, on the nutrition side of things, Jen and I were just talking. Again, I'm not as low as I was. My calories are up to about 1,500 right now. It's still low for me, and my carbs are still on the lower side. For perspective, when I'm building or at maintenance, I would have about 80 grams of carbs pre-workout, post-workout, and about 50 to 100 during.
Yeah, I have 100 in mine. I mean, 50 in mine.
Within a 3-hour time span, I typically have about 300 grams of carbs. And right now I'm operating on about 30 grams of carbs.
Yeah. But she's still smiling.
All right, so we're just gonna do a seated machine row here. This is a little bit of an old school machine, I think.
I
right?
love this machine.
I love this machine.
So smooth.
It is super smooth, and I don't know, like these old machines, sometimes they just get the best angles. So what we're gonna focus on doing, we have this like really extended out here so that you can get a really, really good stretch. And then when you're pulling to like almost like rotate the chest out and lift. So it's like a stretch, and then you're pulling down to right here. So I'm gonna start a little lighter. See how it goes.
Double bicep.
Double bicep. We have now moved on to the rear delt portion of this workout, which is my favorite. We're going to use the reverse fly. And I want to do what we did last time. I think we stuck with lower reps, so like 12-ish. Usually when I do delt with Andy, I do like 20, 25 reps, really high. But I liked what we did I think it was last week or a week and a half ago. I liked doing sets of 12 and going a little bit heavier.
I like to go really heavy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that today. Maybe 3, 4 sets.
Let's do it. You go first.
Boulder shoulders.
Easy peasy.
Oh, that was really easy for you.
I made it heavier.
So we were watching last night. We were watching the Jake Paul.
What is that?
So he was a YouTuber. Him and his brother, like when they were like young kids, and built a huge following. Got all these brands paying them for content on YouTube. Like they were like official YouTube influencers, right? And then they turned around and they were doing other brand stuff, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then I think at some point around I think it was 2018 or something, they decided to get into boxing and moved to Puerto Rico, started training hardcore, and like literally has done now boxing matches and basically regentified boxing to the public because it's kind of a dying thing.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, who's this YouTuber, right? They're like dogging on him and he's not a big deal, but he's just like he won like 6
Boxing
matches. And I think he just did one the other day, right, Brad? Like he just did one the other day. I think he lost, but I mean, for a kid who just started boxing, I think he's like early 20s, 3 years ago, he's like legit. And he's also a promoter, so he's brought more money into the thing than anybody, like in decades, right?
Wow.
So it's really cool, but so it's super inspiring because he has this team around him, he's prepping, and he's doing this like mindset stuff, and he has like this energy worker that works for him that does like, the saging and whatever it is. So that's what I was saying. I was like, I need to borrow your energy.
Dude,
I need to,
that's
people
what,
around me.
What's his name, the boxer?
Yeah.
The money, oh God, Floyd Mayweather. That's why he has a crew that just follows around to give him good energy.
Just give me energy.
That's it.
You gotta do that,
So
though.
I'll be your,
Well, that's why even in this prep, this is totally sidebar to this video, you guys.
At first I was wondering where the hell she going with this.
Relevant, I know. This is so relevant though because, getting ready for competitions, people especially if they're novice, they just take it so lightly. Oh, I just gotta go to work out. And it's like, that is a piece of it. What I have to do day in and day out to get ready for this and keep my head on straight and keep a good mindset and run a business and do all the stuff is so. And so as soon as I've got negative energy coming in, I'm like out, out. I clear out shit like.
That's how I've been because of my medical condition, because of Crohn's. One of the triggers is stress, so I don't allow any negative energy. But one thing that I will say on a sidebar is that I've only lived in Vegas for almost 3 years now. The first time I ever competed was 15 years ago, and then every time I competed, I was in California. The 2 times that I competed out here last year was in September and November when I got my pro card. Totally different because I've always worked out and prepped by myself. This time, it's like I had Danielle backstage with me.
Yeah.
I had everybody here. I had Andy as my coach with me, training me. This gym, fit club, like, it was a totally different dynamic.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're going on a little motivational tangent here,
you keep your circle tight, but you have a circle.
Good energy.
Yeah.
Good circle.
The
people that are on the
work,
same path.
You, Andy, the people that Brad, the people that
cheerleaders for you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But it's not who you would think either.
Right.
You know, they're definitely hand-picked people.
Yeah.
And people who were close to me maybe 6 months ago or a year ago. Not that we're not close. It's just like that's not the right energy right now for me, and I have to keep a distance.
Yeah.
So it's just really, I don't know, if you're somebody who's thinking about getting on stage or you're going through something where you're trying to up level in some way, I think that's like such...
Distance yourself from the negativity.
Protect your circle.
Let's go. Positively, let's do this set. Oh, that was the heaviest I've gone in a while, and I did 15. All right, so I wanted to end with this. This is called a reverse hyperextension. It was invented by Louis Simmons, rest in peace. How to teach this movement, I'm gonna go over how to teach this, but what this piece of equipment does is build strength through range of motion. He literally is a powerlifting coach, or was a powerlifting coach, but he started rehabbing people for disc herniations, fused spines. So when I hurt my back, I have a herniated disc, S1 nerve compression from L5, and I started going to a powerlifting gym, and I did powerlifting style training, and I would do this 5 days a week in the beginning and at the end of my workout. I have this at my studio, and I swear by this. I haven't done it in a very long time because I really felt like I haven't needed it. But you'll see a lot of people on here doing like kickbacks and stuff like that. That's not really what it was designed for. You build up, so I got myself to do 4 plates on each side for 12 reps. So you do want to do for volume. It's not meant to be done as a power lifter for sets, singles and triples and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go over how you're gonna do it. You don't want your body to swing too far under it, so you have to control it and stop until you're a little under it, and then you come up until you're about here. So once you come up too high, you're then using like way too much of your lower back. So you're using a little bit of your glutes and your lower back when you're moving through the movement, but you don't hyperextend the back. So your legs should not come up high. If they can come up that high, you're using way too much momentum and or the weight is not heavy enough. So I'm just gonna demo me, I haven't done this in a very long time, me moving through the movement, and then start out slow, maybe start with a quarter, and again, just control your movements, okay? So you're gonna put your heels here, stand up here. You want the arms to be all the way straight, okay? So I'm just gonna move this. I should have done this before. Sorry. You can hopefully edit this out, yes? Okay, all right. So I'm in and I'm ready. Okay, so I'm gonna grab onto the handles with my arms straight. I'm gonna put my other leg in, okay? And I'm going to start, up, stop, up, stop, up. Keeping my core tight, breathing through my diaphragm. So abs are nice and tight, even though I am face down. A lot of the times, people will say that they feel nauseous, that they feel bench or a stability ball. That means that you're not breathing through your diaphragm. So notice how I'm punching myself in the stomach and I'm able to talk. It's because I'm breathing through my diaphragm. Okay, so typically I would do about 4 sets of this to warm up. I might even superset it with a full range of motion crunch, maybe on a Bosu ball, so you get flexion and extension of the spine. So when I lay back, it comes all the way to here as opposed to just laying on the floor. And then I go back to this. So I'll go back and forth on both of those. So begin, and if you have any back issues, please do not be afraid of this piece of equipment. It is phenomenal. It has saved me. I squat 305 pounds 8 days after I got out of the hospital. You also have to get out of your own head. So if you have any lower back injuries, stop being afraid to move. You just have to do the right thing to get yourself, to build strength. But you can do this.
Okay guys, that's it for our workout for today. That was an awesome workout. I am gassed. Again, I have very, very limited energy these days.
Low carbs.
Low carbs, low everything. 5 days out. It's the end of prep. It's the end of all of this. I'm ready to get on stage. Super excited.
And I'm ready to make signs. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. I gotta make a reminder to make her a sign.
We're so excited.
So excited!
So,
we hope you guys like the video. Try out some of these exercises. Pay attention to the cueing. We like to add that stuff in.
Yep.
Please leave your comments below if you like that. I mean, we're gonna do it anyway, but, and that's it.
Yep.
So,
we'll see you guys next time.
yes, like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff.